Watch my life pass me by, never knowing where I belong, in a web of love and lies, as you string me along. And I can't breathe, I can't see, I'm losing sight of everything. I feel the walls closing in, and I'm falling apart. Oh, I just wanna be free, I just wanna be free. Think I'm falling apart. Oh, I just wanna be free, free. Watch my life pass me by, never knowing where I belong, in a web of love and lies, as you string me along. And I can't breathe, I can't see, I'm losing sight of everything. I feel the walls closing in,
I wish we stayed the same. I got way too many thoughts in my brain. I got memories that run through my veins. I'm not one to blame, but I could point out every way that you change. Some things stay up while others go right down the drain. And lately we've been going down in flames. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in nirvana. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in nirvana. But if I'm
wide for the lead into turn number 3. Coming to the line, who's gonna get it done? Green flag, we're racing.
Get your foot in. He got it.
He's got it. He's got it.
Get there, no.
Kansas is gonna win.
Wow.
The Core Summer Series, presented by Simrat Market, welcomes you to the virtual Slinger Speedway in Slinger, Wisconsin, where tonight we put on the Slinger Street Stock Nationals, presented by Brock Beards After Allen. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Slinger. So great to be back with Core. Jacob Hitz, Caleb Hoffman here with you. We're so back, even if this is the only race I'm able to make this season. Nonetheless, we're ready to go. Caleb, it's the tiniest track that we've been on in Core ever. And quarter mile, right? Yeah, quarter mile racetrack. A lot different than the mile and a half we had last week at Charlotte. Much more of a good fit for these race cars. A lot of bumping, a lot of banging, a lot of getting guys out of the way tonight.
Well, I mean, this is what you think of when you think street stocks, right? I mean, local little short track, and we're going to get out here, do heats, start beating and banging early. I mean, I'm really excited to see what this place has to offer. Like you said, first time we've ever visited it in Core, and overall, I think it's going to be a really good experience for these guys, and I'm excited to whittle the guys down and get them stacked up here for the main event here shortly.
So for those of you that are new to how we're doing things this year, at least for the summer series, we're doing heats. We're doing 2 feature races as well. So Heat 1, about to get underway. Cars are rolling right now. Take a look at your grid. That'll scroll across the top of your screen. Presented by FTF.GG. 9 drivers in this race. Smithley, Champagne, Reese, Cody Hicken, Fly Guy, Kallenbach, Fresh, Dorman, and DT. The 9 drivers in the field. Believe we'll get 1 to green here this time by 28 laps in this heat, 28 laps in the next heat. Then we'll do 55 laps in race 1 and 110 laps in race 2, or feature 1 and feature 2. Nonetheless, pace truck heads to the safety of pit lane. We won't have a caution unless the whole field wrecks it. We're racing in Heat 1 of the Slinger Street Stock Nationals. Garrett Smithley out in front, and he is clear of Champagne, but Champagne's right in the back bumper already.
Yeah, already all over each other right now, and this is what you come to expect with Slinger. Really high-banked quarter mile, like you mentioned. Oh, 1 car. Ooh,
that's
is that Reese?
Straightens it out. He drops to the back, though. Was 3rd. Now he is 9th. Battle for the lead continues. Smithley on the outside. Champagne on the inside. You've got Cody sitting back there in 3rd in the red and white 28.
And still just all over each other for this lead right now. Don't count out Cody Hicken, though. That 3rd place car, the Flow Racing Machine. This is his home track, and he knows how to get around here.
And he's off to the best start he's had in Core in a long time. He's 4th in points after last week at Charlotte. He drove from Nebraska back home to Wisconsin in a night to run this race, and then he has to get back on the road and be in South Dakota tomorrow for a race. And he almost got turned there with Fresh. Whoo, boy.
Yeah, I thought Fresh was about to send him to South Dakota early.
Top 5, single file. Got Case Kallenbach trying to get underneath the 58. Case in the red and black 84. I'm just going to call it the taxi at this point. And in the wall, Smithley, and that stacks everybody up. Case goes around off the bumper of DT. It was Smithley that got it stuck in the wall, and everybody on the outside line pretty much had to stop to avoid, and it bottled everybody up. You think with how wide this track is, they could have gotten around that, but where the racing line is on the front straightaway, it's right up against that wall. You get in trouble there, and you're going to hurt everybody behind you.
And I mean, that's just how quickly these stack-ups happen, and tough break for Cody there, who just got stuck behind Smithley, and nothing you can really do about it, unfortunately.
Let's take a look at the replay of what happened to Garrett Smithley. Yeah, he just... what? Can we get another angle? I what?
I mean,
It's like
did
he
he just...
It's like it just stuck to the wall, even though there's nothing there. Like, that was weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Garrett holding down the fort in third. Caleb, we're halfway home here in Heat 1.
Yeah, I was watching this battle going on between Robert Dorman and Herman Reese a little deeper in the field right now. Fly Guy, Dorman, and Reese were just all over each other. Looks like it's calmed down for the moment, but a battle to keep an eye on there as it forms.
How about for the lead? Frisch around the outside of Justin Champagne. Will he get the top side to work?
Oh.
Yes, he does. A little bit of contact. I'm here. Give me the room. That's what Frisch is saying right now. Champagne is not giving him much of anything on corner exit, and Frisch will be forced to drop in behind. He'll try it again. He will go back to the outside line, though. Tries it again in 3. Good exit for Champagne, but Frisch hangs on the corner panel.
Starting to get more aggressive with the bumps as well, and how much leeway do you give if you're Michael P. Frisch? You want to get up at the front of this field, and we know between Champagne and Frisch, these two have history as well.
I feel like everybody in Core has history with Justin Champagne, let's be honest.
Oh, man.
9 to go, this time Heat 1.
Still, I mean, he's just not able to get around him. You're able to get up side by side with him. It's just this outside lane. Nobody's figured it out yet. You still got time. About 7 laps to go.
He's got time, and he's got a bumper.
Oh!
Right on board with Smithley, who's in third. Frisch dives it on in there, catches the apron. And you're not going to be able to make the pass work like that without cleaning them out.
If you get real hard on the bumper on entry, you can push him up the racetrack, but you got to be careful because you can spin yourself out doing that really easily. Laps continue to tick down here from Slinger. Frisch still all over this back bumper of Champagne.
5 to go, this time by. Frisch has tried the bumper once, twice, maybe 3 times. Well, number 4 completely just send him around.
Oh, he almost got there.
And at this point, he's getting in Champagne's head.
Absolutely, he's there. He's going to push him up the racetrack. He's
Oh,
gonna
there he
spin him.
goes! Smithley may get by both of them, and he does!
Oh,
DT
and
gets
DT!
taken out! Champagne drives it up the hill and turns the 77. 3 to go in Heat 1. Smithley has the lead. Frisch is not out of it yet. With 2 to go, he's a car length and a half back.
Absolute chaos here from Slinger, and now Frisch is going to try to chase down Garrett Smithley coming to the white flag in Heat number 1.
1 to go. Frisch driving the wheels off that thing. Smithley was the leader, got stuck in the wall. Frisch was fighting for the lead and then almost took out the leader. Here we go. Last chance. Bumper to the back of the 43. Once, twice. Not going to work. Smithley wins. Heat 1 at Slinger. Lot of good stuff at the front. Maybe not so good stuff from Justin Champagne.
Oh, Frisch is almost out of the park.
Yeah. That's him over off 4. And Champagne, oh, we've got beef. Champagne going after Frisch in the infield. Not happy with the contact there at the end of race 1. Which I find interesting. Because, yeah, Frisch almost won the heat, but Champagne also did come back up and wipe somebody else out.
Yeah, what an end there.
All right, well, we'll re-rack them. 8 drivers this time. We have a 17-car field in total this week, so 8 cars in Heat 2. Again, your grid will scroll across the top of your screen, presented by FTF.GG. Malillo, Cadell, Poole, Gabewood, Vargas, Pardis, Goen, and Busch Series champion Jeff Green round out the field of 8. Get the 1 to go this time by again. 28 laps. Pace car is in. And here we go. We are racing. Green flag. Lillo not quite clear yet from Cadell up on the high side. Brennan Poole down there on the bottom. They're 3 wide for the lead. This ain't going to work. Brennan Poole got out of it. Oh, man. Look at Cadell. Cuts it to the middle and goes from the top to the bottom. He wants the lead. He'll get it.
How did he just do that? What a move to make it 3 wide and then go to the bottom. Get in front of Brennan Poole here. But this bottom lane's going to stack up super quickly. You got Jeff Green, you got Ryan Vargas all in this group. And they want to move up the ranks really quickly here. Not a lot of time from Slinger. Is a little bit of contact from Gabe Wood in the back of Justin Malillo.
And stacked up that outside line pretty good. Got Preston Pardis squirreled up in the back as well. Gabe Wood does it again there to Malillo, but they keep it pointed in the right direction. Brennan Poole clear for second. Vargas clear for third. Here comes Jeff Green down to the bottom. Just like that, Malillo is the only man left upstairs 5 laps in.
And poor Malillo just getting cycled out right now, it looks like. But Cadell is taking a resounding race lead right now with Vargas all over Brennan Poole. That's exactly what the driver of the 69 wants to see.
Oh, but here comes Poole. Big run to the inside. You're right on board with Malillo as he's stuck on the outside of Gabe Wood. And trouble.
Oh,
Vargas is around.
That was off the nose of Jeff Green. You see Vargas at a standstill right there. Got to get up quickly, though, because here come the leaders side by side right behind him.
Poole to the inside of Cadell. Pushed him up the racetrack a little bit. And Brennan Poole drives it into 3. Thought he'll have it cleared, and he will. Cadell crosses him back over, and he's there to the inside.
So close. Cadell gonna make contact. Oh, Pardis is gonna go around behind him.
P-Money off Gabe Wood. Gabe Wood comes over the radio and says, "Hey, Carlo." His name's not Carlo, it's Preston.
Yeah, I don't think Gabe Wood was too happy and just drove through him as a result.
Oh, and Gabe's in the wall again with Malillo off turn 1. And Gabe got put there by Pardis. There's contact between the two of them, and Malillo, the innocent bystander, and all that.
And you
Gabe's
can see
gonna mow the grass in the infield. Here comes Jeff Green for second.
Yeah, Jeff Green's been super methodical so far, just picking them off one by one. Now here he is to the inside of Cadell. That's been the preferred line all night, but they make contact. Green gets sideways off the exit of the corner. Still there on his door, though, that number 2. One of the fastest cars on the racetrack right now.
Halfway here in Slinger. That last time by, Jeff Green was the fastest car on the racetrack, but he can't get by this 69. He about wrecked himself there in turn 3.
Man, so close. Jeff Green knows that the clock is ticking, though. He's going to have to get around this number 69. Trying to make this inside lane work. Just can't quite get by him. If he can get a big entry, might have a shot here.
Side by side for second. Gary Owen lurking in the background for this spot as well. Out the window of Cadell. Jeff Green is clear.
But is the margin to the back bumper of Brennan Poole too big at this point for Jeff Green to overcome? Because now you have Cadell all over the back bumper. The 2, he's going to push him up the racetrack a little bit. Oh, he's going to spin him. No! Big save from Jeff Green.
Cadell apologized over the radio, said, "I'm not trying to wreck him." And we keep on racing with now 9 to go. In heat number 2, Brennan Poole out in front by a little more than 1.5 seconds. See if that gap can close, but Jeff Green's got to pick up the pace. He was only a 10th faster that last time by. He's going to run out of laps.
Unless Brennan Poole makes a big mistake here, but I don't see it happening. Jeff Green, that last time by, though, 2/10 faster than your leader.
Didn't have as good of a 1 and 2. Gets it off 3 and 4, though, down to 1.2 seconds. With 6 laps to go, he's got to pick up 0.2 a lap and then dump him.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be close here for sure. Oh, Brennan stepped it back up, though, back to a 13.1 for your leader. And if he continues putting laps like that together, there's no chance Jeff Green gets to him.
4 to go for driver 44, and Jeff Green did not have a good exit. Here comes going on the back bumper of Cadell, peeking to the inside. This is for 3rd place. Hit 3 to go.
Everybody playing nice, unlike what we saw at the end of heat number 1. For the most part, it looks like everybody's just going to try to get home clean and keep their spot. Maybe going if he can get to the back bumper here.
See if Goen decides to send it on Cadell. White flag in heat 2. Brennan Poole has pulled away from the pack. Jeff Green not going to be able to catch him, and through 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Brennan Poole, your winner of heat 2 at Slinger. And that'll set the grid for feature 1.
Everybody will pull off here on the backstretch.
How nice is that? Everybody not trying to tear the cars up.
We don't have guys beefing.
Yeah. We'll step aside, go to a break, give everybody a chance to regroup. Feature 1 coming your way next. You're watching the Core Summer Series here on FTF. We are back here from Slinger for the Slinger Street Stock Nationals presented by Brock Beards After Allen. Getting set to go for feature number 1 here at Slinger. And we saw it briefly there in heat number 2, Caleb. And we all have the same question. What in the world is going on in Justin Malillo's room right now, Caleb?
Yeah, I know. We were looking at him. We can take a moment to talk to him. Justin, well, are you in the middle of a thunderstorm right now? What's going on?
Yeah.
I was used last week to all the core signs. I see we're down to 1, but
low budget.
It's, I ran out of printer ink incredibly.
Oh man. Yeah, I see we just have the handwritten notebook, but still a heck of a setup you got going on behind you. I love the whiteboard. I see it back there.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't erase that. I didn't want to waste that ink either. And yeah, I've been so busy. I completely forgot to print things out. The printer's here. It works. I just forgot. These things happen. So I got these crazy lights though that I don't know. I kind of wanted to have like an epileptic seizure tonight. So we turned it on and we'll see if we make it.
It looks like it for sure. Hope it doesn't distract you too bad while driving. Did the car feel good there in the heat? We saw you got kind of trapped up on the high side, but once you got to the bottom, was it okay?
I'm not a short track racer whatsoever. So I am just here for a good time, not a fast time. Um, Hopefully we can scam a better finish than what we got in the heat, but I'm really not here except for the fact that it's core and I'm gonna have a blast either way. So
Well, that's Justin Malillo, not here for a fast time, he says, but hopefully here for a long time. Let's see if you can survive to the end of this thing. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us, and good luck in this thing.
we'll give it a go. Thanks, Caleb.
That is Justin Malillo.
Here for a fun time tonight, and it'll be pretty busy this weekend. We've got the FTF.GG Rectangle 500 coming up on Saturday. Fast 12 qualifying is Friday night at 8. The historic Rectangle 500K is at 9. Don't think that's going to get broadcasted. And then we'll have Bump Day qualifying at 8 on Saturday night, and then the 500-mile Indy Rectangle 500 thing at 9 p.m. Eastern on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely a fun weekend for us. I'm really looking forward to the Rectangle 500 big event here for all the folks at FTF, and that's gonna be a fun one. But ready to get short tracking here. We saw how those heats were, Jacob, and it's gonna be a crazy one. Look at our front row.
43 and 44. Garrett Smithley gets the pole, and he is our pole award winner. Messer Media proudly sponsoring the Core Summer Series pole award this year. The Messer Media pole award presented to the driver who, well, starts first in each race. For race 1 or 2, the honor given to on the other, Garrett Smithley. Messer Media, the official photographer of the Madhouse Bowman Gray Stadium. Rest of your grid scrolling across the top of your screen. 17 cars in all. Good news is there's quite a bit of separation between Michael P. Frisch and Justin Champagne. Frisch starting 3rd, Champagne starting in the 11th spot. So Garrett Smithley, Brennan Poole side by side. Of course, Garrett's had a heck of a week, or a heck of a couple of weeks, and been running the 4 for JD Motorsports, and that ride has since gone toes up, it looks like, and now he'll be at least his owner points are going to Alpha Prime, and I think he's running
Yes, the 45.
45 this weekend, right? Yeah, so
I gotta definitely thank him for coming out. I know it's been a tumultuous week, but he's ready to lead things off.
and we're racing in the Slinger Street Stock Nationals. Oh, then they're wrecking. Fly Guy into Reese, and a big crash off turn 2. Cadell, Malillo, DT lost his front bumper. It all started mid-pack when Fly Guy got turned around by Herman Reese, and everybody just piled it on in. Let's see if we can get a replay and see what happened. It all started with the 773 on the inside line. It's third in line on the bottom. And he just gets loose, hit from behind, and then Jeff Green goes up, catches Cadell, and everybody piles in there to the 40. Dorman got in that. Vargas, mentioned DT got some damage. Malillo coming down and collecting DT in that. At least half a dozen cars wadding it up on lap 1. On board with Justin. Oh, he almost had it missed. And he didn't. All right, we're going to be choosing this time. The choose zone is the apron on the front straightaway. you're going to pick the outside, you'll stay on the racetrack. If you're going to pick the inside, you have to be on the apron and below the yellow line by the time you get to the start-finish line. If you hit the yellow line at the start-finish line, you're going to be going to the back. And we're supposed to be going green this time.
Whoa.
This is not...
And I don't
Okay,
know
green
what.
flag, the field's in turn one. Green flag came out after they crossed the start-finish line. They Bristoled this racetrack, too.
Yeah, I was about to say, saw that in FTF at Bristol, but strange for sure there. There's chaos in the back of the field, though. 3 wide throughout multiple points. Fly Guy and Robert Dorman again. Cody Hicken down on the inside of this mess.
Champagne just lost the front clip of his race car in turn one. He's to the inside of going right now for 6. And he makes contact with him. Yeah, you see his bumper there sitting in the infield grass in turn one. Meanwhile, Garrett Smithley out in front over Frisch, Brennan Poole, Jeff Green, Preston Pardis, your top 5. This battle you see here, this string of cars you see here is 6th on back with Champagne, Vargas, Doan, Dorman.
Yeah, single file formation throughout this field. See Reese and Fly Guy going at it. Oh, Reese!
Oh! Hang on to it, son. Just a little drifting.
Yeah, never hurt anybody at Slinger.
Case Kallenbach's about to get lapped by your race leader, and your race leader has company from behind. Frisch and Poole are there on Garrett Smithley, and Kallenbach in the way. Up into the back of the 43. Up the hill they both go, and Brendan Poole is going to take 2 for the price of 1 and go to the lead.
If he can get around
Hey.
Case. Oh, yeah, Case is now going to get out of the way as soon as we get side by side. He's going to make contact with Frisch. Case is going to go around on the apron, and I don't think there's going to be a caution.
Still green. New leader, Brendan Poole.
Garrett Smithley still there, though. Oh, but a great launch off exit for Brennan Poole. Now going to take command of this race, and what a move by him to get from 3rd all the way to 1st in a set of corners. And just like that, after the spin, they're going to be coming up here on Case Kallenbach and company once again.
Of course, because Case got turned around, he had to sit and wait for everybody to go by before he could get going again.
And just running around right now. Frisch in 3rd, Jeff Green, Preston Pardis rounding out your top 5. I mean, really, outside of Smithley and Frisch, it's all the new names that we're seeing up here at the front.
This is Jeff Green trying to close in there on Frisch. Be halfway in about a lap and a half. On board out the back of Frisch.
And that number 2 did not get a good start to his season last week. Right now sits 16th out of 18th in standings. Got wrecked really both races and just derailed his night after he was running up front. Hoping to get a nice rebound here.
Far so good. He had a good finish in heat number 2. Finishing in the 2nd spot. Trying to replicate a top 5 here in feature 1. Halfway home. A little over halfway.
I'm wondering if these drivers get dizzy. I mean, you're around this place so fast. Again, we were saying, I mean, 13.1s. It's absolutely insane that you're ripping around this joint in 13 seconds. Got to react to everything so fast. Out.
Oh, Case Kallenbach almost wiped out in front of Justin Champagne. He keeps it pointed in the right direction, but that thing was going wrong in a hurry.
And look at these leaders now having to navigate through all this lap traffic. You see Herman Reese right here. Up next is going to be Justin Malillo in the drive-through machine. Drive-through 4 laps down right now. Stuff going for him, and I mean, could open a door for Garrett Smithley. Oh, Justin Malillo back in, going to step out big time. He's going to save it. Could have been a big moment there right in front of your leader in Brennan Poole, but looks like we'll be okay. Here comes Michael P. Frisch for that second position on the back bumper of Garrett Smithley.
Jeff Green's right in the thick of things there as well. Ready to pounce if he needs to. Malillo pulls off the racetrack, lets the leaders go by. He falls to 4 laps down. DT up the road, he's already 4 laps down. He'll be 5 down if the leaders get to him.
I mean, the name of the game is just putting together consistent laps right now. Here comes Fly Guy on the inside of Robert Dorman. These two battling. That's for the top 10, the final spot there. And really looking around this track, from what we saw earlier, it's starting to simmer down just a little bit as we hit maybe just a brief lull point in this race before things really start to pick up as we inch towards the end of this thing.
And Caleb, I think it's because everybody got so spread out. And I think having that restart kerfuffle helped spread everybody out.
Yeah.
To the point where we weren't going to have cautions breeding cautions. Here's Frisch to the inside for second on Garrett Smithley.
Yeah, both your leaders right now really right in the thick of this points battle as well after the first 2 races last week at Charlotte. Brennan Poole sitting 3rd in points, and Garrett Smithley in 5th. You know, both of these guys would really love a strong running here tonight and really have been the class of their fields. Garrett Smithley trying to hold off Frisch, though, who has the mow on the outside but can't make it stick in the middle of the corner. He'll try the crossover here down to the inside now in the preferred lane. Can he get that second spot away from Garrett Smithley? Yes. Nice and easy
Garrett
for the number 58.
lets him go, tries the crossover, and not going to work this time. 16 to go in race 1 of the Slinger Street Stock Nationals presented by Brock Beards After Allen. Brennan Poole led the most laps, trying to make sure he leads the last one. DT is up in front of them here. A lap car does not pull out of the way, at least not yet. He's got the leaders breathing down his neck, and then you've got cars that are on the lead lap that are in danger of going a lap down. Cody Hickens, the first one, that red car. He sits 10th on the racetrack, and Frisch is trying to set up a pass on Brennan Poole for the top spot.
And this would be just about perfect, not only for Garrett Smithley, as they're going to go 3 wide. Frisch through the middle to try to take the lead away. Could open the door for Frisch!
He gets turned into the wall by a lap car in DT. Caution's out.
Oh, no. What a tough break for Frisch.
Just hooked into the wall. Here's the replay. DT's been told, by the way, he is not allowed to get laps back here under this caution flag. There was a little bit of net code, but I think they were still going to touch. DT, by the way, 5 laps down. That's Michael P. Frisch racing for the lead. Coming up to 10 laps to go. Getting hooked into the wall. So Brennan Poole is still your leader, and your leaders will stay out. Poole, Smithley, Green, Pardis, Champagne, your top 5. Frisch has gone a lap down and is getting off the pit road now. Will be choosing this time by And instead of choosing it 1 lap to green, we'll be choosing it 2 to green. Now, you saw Frisch fly by there on the outside. And Brennan Poole takes the bottom. Cattell takes the... Cattell? Who? Smithley takes the top.
Where are you, Jacob?
I don't know. What?
Oh, man, look at this top 5. Poole, Smithley, Jeff Green, Justin Champagne right there, and Preston Pardis. Oh, man.
I don't know.
I think we're going to see some fireworks here. Late race restart.
All right. Well, we'll get the restart with 6 laps to go here at Slinger in race 1. Brennan Poole, Garrett Smithley on the front row. Green flag. It didn't screw up this time. Oh, boy, a bad restart on the inside. Smithley clear for the top spot.
Oh, Champagne's going to make contact.
Oh, just trying to bully his way to the front. There they go. Poole gets Smithley, and they all saved it somehow at the caution. Been a little too quick, but I agree with him. I fully expected them to wad it up big.
There's a car pointed right at the middle of the field. It's your leader. I mean, how do you not call the caution on it? But here come the lap cars trying to get their laps back.
Here's the replay. I don't know where Champagne thought he was going. And then I think looks like Brennan got the apron. That's why he got up into Garrett. And, I mean, great stuff by all those guys to hang on.
I mean, got to figure out where everybody's running now, but that, again, opens up this restart. You're going to have Champagne, Jeff Green making up spots. I mean...
And so Smithley gets drop-kicked back to 5th. Champagne moves up to 2nd, then Jeff Green, then Ryan Vargas. Then Smithley, your top 5. We are in overtime. But we will choose this time by. And this is the point where I have to check the rule book because I do not remember. Even in, because this isn't a heat. Duh. Yeah, unlimited. They choose again, and Brennan Poole chooses the inside. Justin Champagne, I'm a little surprised by this. He chooses the outside. I thought for sure he was going to be willing to drive it on in there and try and move Brennan up the hill. But nonetheless, this is how they'll shake up. Poole, Champagne, Jeff Green, Vargas, Smithley, Gabe Wood, Pardis, Goen, Hicken, Frisch, your top 10. Pace truck is in. Green-white checker attempt 1 of who knows. Green flag.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there goes Goen, turned around. Single car, we stay green, and now Smithley's around again. Fly guy gets turned. Caution's out, we'll do it again.
Surprised the rest of the pack didn't implode there.
3 crashes for the price of 1 in half a lap, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a quick yellow here. The thing I got my eye on, though, after we take a look at this replay.
Start with Goen. He's going to get some help. Frisch runs into the back of him and turns him around. A little bit of damage for Cody, but they keep on racing. And then Garrett Smithley, I think, just lost it on his own, or did he get help as well? Yeah, no, he just lost it and then got up and into Gabe Wood. Fly guy goes around. I think he lost it trying to check up. The field is choosing right now. We'll join them in a moment. See another angle with the crash. The back of the field choosing here. No real big changes at the front. But he's in the same spot, essentially. The only difference is Smithley is at the back. All 17 cars are back on the lead lap. Because of how long some of these cautions have been, they've been able to stretch out. those getting laps back here under caution. So we will get one to green this time, Bob. We're on an extra lap behind the pace car. Remember, we have a 110 lap race after this with the same field and an inverted grid. Here we go.
Watch Champagne
Pool
and
and Champagne. Try it again. Green flag.
Vargas trying to get down to the inside of the 38. Champagne is not going to hold back here, though. Remember, they have beef from Charlotte
Crash.
last week.
Cody into Kallenbach. Vargas. Not Vargas. Malilla. We stay green. White flag. Here comes Champagne to the inside. Pool on the outside. What does Vargas do? Contact. Vargas drives it in deep. Round goes Pool. Champagne overdrives it and wins it anyway.
And it's chaos everywhere. I mean, everybody's spinning and they're just keeping their foot in it. Jeff Green's upside down. And we'll do it all again here in a minute. Wow.
Justin Champagne is able to survive the carnage, and who needs a front bumper? He gets the job done and wins race 1 here at Slinger. I don't know why Cattell was doing a motor, but a motor? A burnout? Good grief. Get Blake McCandless back in here. I can't handle this. Yikes. All right, Champagne wins race 1. A little bit of a breather here before race number 2 comes your way next here from Slinger. Stay with us. You are watching the Slinger Street Stock Nationals presented by Brock Beards after Allen. We'll be back after this. Welcome back here to Slinger in the Core Summer Series presented by Simrat Market. It's the Slinger Street Stock Nationals presented by Brock Beards after Allen. Race 1 is complete. Race 2 coming your way here in just a little bit. Take a look at the restart or the replay of the final restart. There at the end of race number 1 because it got dicey. They wrecked in the background. It was Cody Hicken getting banged around, and then he comes up into Case. DT, Lillo involved in that. Then on the other end of the racetrack, you got Champagne. I think it's a clean pass until he gets into the door there of Brennan Poole. This is the white flag. And then Caleb, watch that 23 of Vargas getting into 3 on the last lap.
Yeah, and you see Vargas just gets a little squirrely, and it sends Brennan Poole around, which is so unfortunate. But he actually gets saved by the rear end of Vargas. Jeff Green takes the run of the force there, and then we'll go upside down there, climbing the fence, fitting way to the end of a core race at Slinger, I'd imagine.
Gabe Woods somehow finished third in that race.
I don't know how that's possible.
We didn't talk about him all race, and he came home third.
Yeah, insane there. See him doing some extra practice laps there, but
oh no,
really?
he didn't even come home in third.
Fourth.
Partis spinning on the inside got third place. Gabe finished fourth. Well, whatever.
Like I said, core at Slinger. Could it have ended any other way than just the entire field imploding out of turn 4 and it just being a mad dash to the checkered flag? And how about that from Justin Champagne? That's, again, definitely going to help him. He was second in points coming into tonight, only behind Preston Partis, so close battle between them. You had Brennan Poole obviously up there as well. Those three, your top 3 in point standings, finished top 3 in that race. Coincidentally, maybe not coincidentally, but I mean, definitely going to help them out. Maybe not the one that Cody Hicken wanted. He came home 13th. But like you said, we get to do that for almost double the length this time, 110 laps, and that's going to be absolute craziness out there. I mean, can't be any other way.
Craziness doesn't stop tonight. 4 races left, or 4 dates left after tonight here at Slinger. We're at Watkins Glen next week. That is no boot, Watkins Glen, no chicane. Oh, gee, Watkins Glen. That's going to be something. Then after that, we're at Kansas. We go to Kevin Harvick's turn, right, whatever. Tiny short track in the middle of nowhere that is. Then we end at Rockingham to cap it all off.
Yeah, still doing practice laps, and again, a 10-minute intermission here, so we're 6 minutes and change away. How about we talk to somebody, though? Let's see if we can find... I don't have your race winner, but I do have one second place finisher who led a fair amount of race number 1. Let's see if we can dial up Brennan Poole here. Brennan?
What's up?
Hey, you put on a clinic there, the early part. Oh, you just got destroyed by Ryan Vargas.
Yep.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk us through the finish of that thing for you. I mean, you had the outside, thought could have gotten a run on Champagne there. Just, again, talk us through what was going on there for the 44.
Yeah, I felt like everything was going really well, but it just happens when you have all those restarts at the end. Everybody's kind of on top of each other, and they can kind of just move you out of the way or run you over. So I kind of just got shoved up out off the bottom, and Champagne was underneath me, and just kind of door banging there to the end. And I was trying to squeeze up behind him, but Vargas was there, and then we made contact, and Ronnie went. So sorry to Vargas for that whole deal, but I knew I had to kind of get back to Champagne if I was going to have a shot to win, because I was going to try to move him back. But that's just part of short track racing, Slinger, man. It's just the way that it is on green, white checkered. It's nothing I think we could do, but I think we have really good pace. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun racing with everybody. Last week was really enjoyable for me, so happy to just be back in it for another week and have some fun with some of the guys and race a little bit. So it was a good first start. So hopefully this 110 laps, man, I can try to keep myself from getting busy around here and finish good.
Yeah, flying around this joint. 12.5-second laps for you. We'll let you go and get ready for this thing, but thanks for talking to us, and hopefully we talk to you after it's all said and done.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That is Brennan Poole, finished second in race number 1, Jacob.
There you have it, and before we get going, because I think we're getting close-ish, another minute and a half or so before we get the field rolling on the feature. I want to thank all of our sponsors to keep the summer series alive for another year. FTF.GG, hey, I think we know them. Messer Media, Gabe Wood, he paid for this. Richmar Florist, and SimRapMarket.com. Great to have them back on board for another season, and hope they'll be back with us for season 7 this fall.
It sounds like we're getting to comically large numbers, I feel like, with Core, where it's like, we're here for Core season 7. It's like, how did we make it this far?
Can we just pull a Windows and like skip a couple of numbers?
Yeah, just Core 10 next year.
Yeah.
Do like the iPhone, we'll just be back for Core X. Let's go.
Turn it into the Super Bowl. We'll just start going Roman numerals.
Yeah, Roman numerals. We're here for Core VIII.
Well, that'd be 8, but
yeah, next year.
Okay, yeah. All right. I guess. All right. Warm up is done. Feature 2, race 2, here from Slinger, and we start with our Pole Award. Messer Media proudly sponsoring the Core Summer Series Pole Award this year. The Messer Media Pole Award presented to the driver who starts first in each race. For race number 2, this will be the taxi cab, Case Kallenbach. Messer Media, the official photographer of the Madhouse Bowman Gray Stadium. The rest of your grid will scroll by on the top of your screen. 110 laps up on the board. Should be a good one.
And Case got off to a rough start here in race number 1. But, I mean, if he can get control of this pack off of turn number 2, he might have a shot. That 84K, I mean, one of our regulars here in Core, and so thankful to have him. Shows up every week and always has a blast. Vargas as well to his outside. Malillo, Dorman, just so many regulars here that make this thing so much fun to watch every week, and so thankful for them. But looking through the field, a lot of guys are hoping to get off on a better foot here, and that's why these grid inverts are so much fun. You see Drive-Thru ended up like 5 or 6 laps down, something like that at one point. He's starting up inside the top 5. Cody Hicken didn't have a rough start. Had speed in heat number 1. So those guys for sure hoping to get something going.
Ben says we're doing a great job. Clearly, he has not been watching this broadcast.
Either that or I've been drinking.
Oh,
well, yeah.
It's not FTF.
This
League
this
doesn't
is
make you drink.
possible. Yeah, we've got a couple more weeks off till the Barbershows FTF Cup Series comes back. And then it's like doubleheader, 500 laps at Bristol, doubleheader.
Start drinking
Daytona.
again.
Like,
Man.
Justin Malillo's liver is going to go through it next month.
Yeah, I mean, this is really kind of the last downtime I feel like we have. It's going to start to get serious here. Oh,
yes. Perfect.
He's wearing the notebook. Look at that man.
Well,
Big sip.
I've got mine too. So.
Oh. 110 laps though. This is going to be an interesting one, and going to have to pace yourself a lot more. We saw everybody for a little bit to start to chill out, mellow out. I'm interested to see what kind of lap we hit that, and at what point do we start to calm down. You're going to have lap traffic to factor in. Obviously, your tires are going to go crazy, so going to be a fun one. Vargas and Case on the front row. It's going to all come down to who gets the better start here.
We'll get one to green this time by. Case Kallenbach, Ryan Vargas will be on the front row. Vargas was strong in race 1. The problem
Yeah.
was he was involved in that catastrophe there off turn 4 on the final lap. See what he can put together here in race number 2. He starts from the outside pole. Green flag in the air. The Slinger Street Stock Nationals race to his green,
Cody
and they're
gets turned.
wrecking. Cody did not get up through the gears, and he goes for a spin. Single car. We stay green, and he's going to be in danger of getting lapped in a hurry as Vargas has the top spot.
Yeah, he's going to need a caution quick, or else it will be time to go to South Dakota not after long. Justin Malillo slipping into the 3rd spot here. Garrett Smithley, the one that got into Cody, trying to make a move on the inside of Robert Dorman, who might be in that Malillo spot and just getting stuck on the outside.
Kalmbach holding down the fort in 2nd for now. This is DT, Dorman, and trouble winner Brennan Poole. I know, 2nd place finisher.
Oh,
Brennan
Justin
Poole.
Malillo brings out
Lost
the caution.
it.
He spins Case Kallenbach into the grass right in front of the field. I think Case is going to be the only one that spins from that, but
Yep, and it wasn't a lot of contact. You see the replay, you'll understand why the caution came out. First, Cody, and he did not get a good start. Garrett Smithley did, and punt, pass, and kick. There goes Cody. Then, Brennan Poole's joyride here. He just lost it trying to stay off of Herman Reese. And then Lillo and Kallenbach up the hill, and oh man, he just got loose and barely touched him, but it was enough to turn him around. Choosing this time by Vargas, your leader, Malillo 2nd. Case Kallenbach has been drop kicked back to the 16th spot. Choosing here, Vargas goes bottom.
and I mean, you got to feel bad there for Cody and Case kind of getting a second chance at life there and immediately going wrong for them. So got to hope they're able to power through these issues and get back up there towards the end of this thing. But in top 5, some new names, drive-throughs up here for really the first time today, and outside of the heats, Robert Dorman and Goen as well getting a chance. So
do want to shout out, first of all, iRacing for being a flawless simulator. I don't know why we're still pacing. The green flag is out. The pace truck is still on the racetrack. What is happening?
Oh,
what is happening?
They're running through the pace truck.
What
Oh,
is
the pace
this?
truck's
It's gone. Ghosts! Ghosts!
Sam
What a
Darnold out
mess.
there. Oh, man. The entire field is stacked up because the pace truck was still on the track. Herman Reese is 3 wide. Brennan Poole's going through the middle on Jonathan Cadell. They're side by side back here. They're side by side everywhere. It's pandemonium at Slinger.
Top 2 are single file. And you are right. Pandemonium behind them. Side by side for 3rd. Malillo and Goen. And then it's 2 by 2 pretty much the rest of the way through the field. At least staggered 2 by 2. What?
We might need to black flag the pace truck driver. What are you doing? Get in the pit lane.
Is Richard Petty driving that thing? Like, get off the track, son. You want to race,
3
get in the
wide,
race
fly guy.
car.
And Justin Champagne, Robert Dorman, this entire group almost spun off turn 4. Brendan Poole's in the back bumper of Fly Guy. They're 3 wide again off turn number 2.
They make it somehow.
Jacob, we still got 100-something laps to go. I mean, they're absolutely driving crazy out here. Brendan Poole trying to get to the inside quarter panel again on Fly Guy.
We do not have 100-something laps to go.
It's like 93.
Which is not 100.
ORN math.
You know how, an FTF math, things happen.
Yeah, see, Zach even put the numbers up on the screen. I was going to request that, like, is this a feature we can add? Is Gabe Wood is crashing and stopping the racing line? hit by Cadell. He is still stopped, and we're under yellow.
Yeah, Cadell said, came over the radio and said, "You can't park there." And he is parked there, by God. Oh, he's gone.
Alt F4?
We have lost.
No, he's
Gabe
back.
Wood.
What?
Oh,
His wheel came unplugged. Watch this. Right there. And, well. This ought to be out the side window, or not. Bam, there's Cadell. You can see it disconnect. Oh, look at this shot. Yeah, right there. Great camera work. All right, well, quickly, we're going to go to a break before they get this thing restarted. Ryan Vargas, your leader. You're watching race 2 of the Slinger Street Stock National. Well, the pace truck driver either got fired and replaced, or they learned not to stay on a hot racetrack. Green flag's back in the air. 27 laps complete of 110. Vargas, your leader.
make sure everybody throughout the field gets going good. Robert Dorman gets bodied by Justin Champagne, sends him 3 wide. Here comes Brendan Poole down to the inside. He's already broken his way into the top 10.
Garrett Smithley hung it out there on the inside down the back straightaway and is side-by-side with Vargas for the top spot. I thought he was going to take it, but Vargas hanging tough there on the outside.
Oh, Jeff Green tagged the wall behind, going to stack him up to the back bumper. And Michael P. Frisch. Look at Garrett Smithley and Ryan Vargas, though, breaking away, still side-by-side.
Oh, trouble. Herman Reese around. Gabe Wood sideways. We stay green because it's in the back. Meanwhile, the leader's in 3.
Oh, Reese got to be careful, and so does Gabe Wood.
Gabe Wood not happy there wasn't a caution. I only counted 2 cars in that, but... Oh! Bumper tag there for the top spot. But Vargas can't get the job done. On board with him.
Can he chase Smithley back down? But back behind him, Jeff Green getting ever so close to the back bumper of Ryan Vargas. Oh, almost contact between Champagne and Drive-Thru. They get it sorted out, though.
Do they? They just made a little more contact. This is Frisch and going side by side, just in front of them. They sort it out. Brennan Poole is shoving his way back toward the front, gets by a DT.
A lot of pace out of this 44, you know. Has a lot of pace. As Frisch gets by going for the 4th spot, but Jeff Green's starting to peak low. I think Vargas drove away from him on exit, though. You can see how battered the front end of that car is. Oh, he's about to make it even worse.
Not afraid to use that bumper, Jeff Green.
Just trying to intimidate him a little bit.
Hitting B on the D-pad, you know. Or not B on the D-pad, you know. B on the controller.
Yeah, I know what button you are.
You know, the B button's on one side, the D-pad's on the other. Just
I don't know what controller you're playing with.
70 to go. In race 2, Garrett Smithley leading the way. Ryan Vargas is second. Then Jeff Green, Michael P. Frisch, and Go in your top 5. Champagne trying to get by. Car 24. Champagne the winner of race 1. Not afraid to use the bumper.
I'm really impressed with everybody. They've done a very good job of kind of staying off of each other right now. Oh, Go and tags the wall. I'm going to force that issue. As soon as I said it, here comes Brendan Poole down to the inside, trying to take that spot away. Champagne gets the run off the exit, and Brendan Poole will have to try again some other time.
Yeah, like right here. Oh, I thought he was going to send it in. Definitely there.
Ooh, look a little further up the racetrack as well. Jeff Green just got to the inside quarter panel of Vargas. Vargas shuts the door. You can still see that. That's how close this racetrack is and everybody is to each other. Oh, Cody Hicken, I think, just tagged the wall.
Well, I think he's trying to get out of the way of the leaders. Hicken falling a lap down. At 28, not been a good home track return for the Wisconsin native.
Again, he was 4th place in points coming into tonight, and right now running 15th of the 17 cars that are here, so definitely a rough start. Trying to not have a rough finish to it as well.
Below the lap car. Shuffled out of the way on the outside. Way up the hill and finds a spot in line. Frisch on the back bumper of Jeff Green for this 3rd spot.
Frisch, another guy that really hasn't been afraid to use that bumper. He's been trying the inside lane. Speaking of trying the inside lane, look at Ryan Vargas. He's there on Garrett Smithley trying to take this lead away.
Run from Garrett up on the outside. Vargas will try the bottom again, push him wide. Door handle to door handle for the top spot. Not quite halfway, but we're getting close.
So good between these two guys. I mean, they're using the doors, but only just a little bit. Here comes Jeff Green as well with these two side by side making up time. Can he try to take the lead?
Question is, where's it going to go? You've got 2 lanes of grip, and they're using up both of them right now. And whoa, he almost put Smithley in the wall. Vargas did.
Oh, he's going to push him up the racetrack. That's going to let Jeff Green get under Garrett Smithley here. Smithley with the run. 3 cars under a blanket, and maybe 4 with Frisch.
Smithley trying to hang on that outside, but Vargas has been able to hold him off. Oh, Vargas wasn't clear. Good thing he came back down the track. Now he's clear. New leader, Rhino.
Green underneath Smithley now. Frisch going with them. We saw this same song and dance with Vargas just a few laps ago. Green gonna push Smithley up the
Whoa.
racetrack. Here comes Frisch, gonna make it 3 wide. Do they have room? Yes. Green is clear, Smithley, but now he's put on that same rotation.
Oh.
There's gonna be contact.
Frisch might get 2 out of this. He got by Smithley. Can he clear the pass on Jeff Green? And don't forget about going right behind these guys in the 24. Good stuff from him tonight. Frisch, clear, takes second spot.
I thought Jeff Green was going to try the crossover. He gets into that back bumper of Frisch, but pushes him towards the racetrack. Smithley all over the back bumper of the Jeff Green machine now. Like you mentioned, going here as well. Ready to pounce in case one of these guys gets shoved up the racetrack. It worked for Frisch.
And oh, by the way, Justin Champagne, Brennan Poole has caught this string of cars as well. They're at the tail end of it. Not over yet. Past halfway. 47 to go. This is lap traffic they're getting through here. Case Kallenbach. He's up out of the way. Might hurt Smithley a little bit.
Looks to be okay for everybody.
Frisch catching Vargas for the lead.
Might have been part of the strategy from Jeff Green to let Frisch go. He knows he's faster, and if these two get side by side, it opens the door right back up for him like we saw earlier with Vargas and Garrett Smithley.
Reese just up the road. He's already 1 lap down.
Have to figure something out. Frisch, the defending core champion. Trying to work that back bumper of Ryan Vargas. 42 laps to go.
Frisch, the first repeat core champion. Caution. DT is around. Oh, and Pardis. Big damage for the 77.
Oh. Gonna spin again. What happened?
Take a look. It starts with DT. Wonder if maybe a lap car had something to do with this. Well, there's Case. He's a lap car. He fits that bill. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Car inside. Oh, and then Pardis had it missed and got clipped at the end. And it ripped the bumper off. Under caution flag again. We'll get the restart with a little less than 40 laps to go. Do want to shout out, by the way, Brockbeard, of course, partially sponsoring this race with his new series After Allen. That's up on YouTube about the story of Alan Kawicki from 1992 championship up to his death in a plane crash, and then how the team basically moved forward. Good stuff there. In total, it's, let's see if I can do math, just a tick under 3 hours. But his stuff is always really, really good. His 500 days until Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what that was called for 2001. Man, that thing just is very, very good. Very much worth the time.
Yeah, Brockbeard.
I just retweeted his post on Twitter, X, Twitter, whatever. That's at Jacob Hits TV. He be last car on Brock. Good stuff from him. Glad to have him on board as an associate sponsor this year for the Core Summer Series. I know he was in the chat at least through stage or race number 1. Get to see some of the action tonight. Appreciate him for swinging around. All right, pace truck's in. 32 laps to go. Vargas and Frisch on the front row. Green flag. Vargas, a very good launch. Frisch trying to hang tough on the outside line. And he's going to have a shot. Vargas tries to block him and puts him in the wall.
All over each other, just brawling up now for the lead. Here comes Brennan Poole, Jeff Green behind. Big stack up, I think it's going, and Fly Guy got together just a little bit. But still, Frisch chasing down Ryan Vargas for this lead. Oh, one car going to go around Smithly.
And Melillo's around, gets hit by Cody. We stay green. If Melillo can get off the track in time, yeah, he'll make it.
It'll be close. I mean, they're going to be coming up on him real quick. Here comes Vargas and Frisch past the stripe into turns 1 and 2 now. Melillo's up to speed. Don't have to worry about it. Here comes Frisch, though, trying to get to the back bumper. No, inside of Ryan Vargas. 28 laps to go as they hit the stripe. Vargas clears him for the lead.
And drove it in really, really deep. Frisch did, but just didn't have the power on exit. That's what hurt him there. Brennan Poole in the mix. He's in third. He's got Jeff Green in his tire tracks in the 4th spot. 27 laps to go. Can Vargas hold him off?
It's going to be a tall task. Not only Frisch, but Brennan Poole and Jeff Green, who have all showed so much speed tonight. A little bit further behind him, Jeff Green going to get down to the inside of Brennan Poole and try to take this 3rd spot away. Got to make it quick because you don't want to lose these 2 leaders.
Oh, trouble. Going around. NDT, the 2 Canadians crash with 25 laps to go, and the caution's back out.
Typical.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, come on. Get it together there, Canadians.
Friendly fire.
Don't know what the pace truck is up to. There he goes.
First, the Melillo contact. Starts with Smithley and Robert Dorman. Let's see. Gabe Wood. Oh, yeah, no, not Gabe's fault at all there. Garrett and Dorman just made contact. I think Garrett came down and maybe just touched, not knowing they were 3 wide. Then, I mean, hello? What are we doing there, brother? Oh, yep, almost. Almost. Here we go. It's closer, at least. Gotta wait a lap, but that's better than I'm already being wrecked. Here we go. Like, he set it in pretty far back, and
Oh, man.
he turned me. Choosing this time, Vargas takes bottom, Frisch takes top. Gonna restart inside, 20 to go. Caleb, who gets it done?
I'm going to call my shot here. Brennan Poole, he's been quick. I think the guy to the inside of him is going to do it, though. Jeff Green. Watch Vargas and Frisch battle it out. He's there to capitalize.
Green flag. Can Frisch hang tough on the outside? Vargas not quite clear. Frisch hanging out there on the outside.
Oh man, so close. He's just there enough to not let Vargas get to the outside.
Oh, DT's
they're sprinting.
around. Still green, single car. Frisch with the bumper to the back of the 23. Nothing there. 16 to go. Vargas out in front and in control for now.
Frisch has got to be careful. You can't overdrive it trying to get to Vargas and take yourself completely out of it. Just stay smooth, calm, and you'll get there in time.
And oh, by the way, don't get passed by Jeff Green, who's right behind you.
That's going to be the difficult part of this equation. Jeff Green has speed, and you know he's going to be aggressive trying to get up here for his first core win.
Oh, here we go. Frisch to the inside. Again, Vargas slams the door.
Oh, Jeff Green had to stomp on the brakes. That's going to open the door now for Brennan Poole. Frisch did not take a good angle for that corner and had to stomp on the brakes, and it slowed up the 2.
Poole gets third spot away. Here comes Garrett Smithley back into the mix. He looks underneath for fourth.
Time's running out here, and you don't have unlimited opportunities if you're Michael P. Frisch to get to the back bumper of Ryan Vargas. When is go time? When do you decide to use it?
I want to use it too early and get a shot at payback. 10 to go this time by. Vargas out in front. Good launch off there from Frisch. Goes to the inside. He's there. Side by side for the lead.
It's got to be go time. Run him up the racetrack. Do something. Still side by side. Underneath 10 laps to go. Frisch still hanging on the inside of Vargas. Can he get clear? Vargas is going to lay off. Do you let him get by and try the crossover?
He tries it. Bam! Into the back of him. And it gives him a good enough shot. He is clear. Frisch out in front. Dorman slow up by the wall to get out of the way. He's going to pit road. Frisch is long gone, coming to 7 to go.
That's that core experience of a 2-time champion in Michael P. Frisch. The best of the best gets it done on Ryan Vargas. Does Vargas have anything to answer back with, though? Coming to the line, it's going to be 6 laps to go from the Slinger Speedway.
Question is, do we stay green for these final 6 laps? Garrett Smithley applying the pressure to Vargas. 5 to go. Frisch
Here comes
still out in
Smithley.
front. Here's Smithley.
Oh, they make contact. It pushes Vargas up the racetrack. Here comes Cadell and trying to get to the 3rd spot now.
Where in the world did he come from? Haven't talked about him much. I know he's been lurking with that top 5. He bodies himself into 3rd. 3 to go. Garrett Smithley a 10th faster than Frisch that last time by. Can he seal the deal and close in on him?
I don't know if he
Lap
has enough
traffic
time.
ahead. Lap traffic ahead with 2 to go.
They're side by side, too. This could hold Frisch up. Out of turns 4 to the white flag. Does Smithley have anything?
1 to go. Smithley within striking distance.
Oh,
On
one
the
car
last lap.
flipping!
Oh my God, Melillo upside down. He bounces off the race leaders. Frisch gets away scot-free after the contact, and somehow Frisch will hold on to win it. Oh,
How is Justin Melillo just upside down in the racing line on the final lap and turned? What happened?
Oh no! Justin all that forward immediately. I feel bad for the man.
What happened?
Oh my God, what happened? Beef, I think. Champagne just got dumped by Brendan Poole after the line.
Have you ever just seen a car upside down in the racing line as the leaders come through? Oh
Nope.
my goodness.
I'm gonna need a breakdown on that one. Oh boy. We've still got people mad at Frisch. No, not Frisch. I know who you are. Champagne. Oh my God!
We got
Hold
beef
on!
in chat.
Hold on! What? I think Justin. Did he blow right front? And then he comes down to turn 1. and then just... Yeah, okay. That's turn 4. And then this is turn 1. And he just... What? How does that physics? Tumbling down the track right in front of the leaders. Oh my God. That's unbelievable.
I mean, that's one of those things it's just so absurd you can't help but break into laughter. I mean, what are we looking at?
You know what? His car broke right there. He got squeezed into the wall three wide, and it broke the right front, I think. And that's why it wouldn't turn.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, that's still an
how he blew a
all-timer.
tire in that. Yeah. That's every core promo known to man right there.
Dude.
Save that replay.
Look at that. Leaders coming through. Right
They
on
go
each
under
other
him.
for the win.
They go under him.
I mean, again, this is the definition of a bull ring. I mean, you don't have any time to react, and you just see a car upside down in front of you in the racing line.
Like, Frisch goes completely under him. Smithley hits him. Like, I think without Justin tumbling down the track, maybe Smithley could have dumped him. But, it was going to be very close either way, I think, for anybody to get by Frisch. As soon as they cleared Justin, though, he was on the loud pedal to get out of the way.
Man.
Frisch, Smithley, Cadell, Vargas, Champagne, your top 5. Then Jeff Green, Brennan Poole, Gabe Wood, Preston Pardis going your top 10. Herman Reese, 11th. Cody, 12th. Drive Through, 13th. Fly Guy, 14th. Case, Malillo, and Dorman, all a lap down. 15th, 16th, 17th. Start with your winner, Michael P. Frisch. As if we haven't done this enough in Core. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a winner again. Let's talk about first the battle you had with Vargas to take the lead through those final 10 or 15 laps.
Yeah. I really wanted to pass him on the outside, but there was a lot of mow out of turn 2 with the high side, but as soon as you got out the exit of 4, you weren't able to back it up as much. So I really had to try some way, somehow to get the run off turn 2 and get underneath him on the left rear. And we did a couple times and we're able to stick our nose there a few times, even though I was getting beaten down to the yellow line. I can't go any lower. Happened quite often tonight. People don't know where they are when they go to run that high lane sometimes, and they're just beating the car down onto the apron. But I knew as soon as I got around him, he was going to go for a crossover move. So my first instinct was to park the center on him and not let him get that fender underneath me. And he ran right into the back of me and gave me my little push off turn 4, and it was for the history books there.
Now let's talk about what you saw out of the windshield on the last lap with a car tumbling down the racetrack at you.
Well, first of all, I saw a lot of Case in my windshield tonight. I don't know how many times I hit him as he was a lap car tonight, but it was quite often. But yeah, I didn't even think that was going to happen. The worst thing you see with 2 to go is lap cars going side by side on a final lap, and I didn't even see Justin tumbling down the track, honestly. I was too busy looking at them 2 in front of me. And to throw Justin in the picture tumbling down the track, I don't even know how we got through there. I partially drove under Justin's car there to get through that. Later, we probably would have cleaned the right front out, and probably Garrett would have snuck right around us because I would have had no right front at that point. But yeah, luck was on my side for once. Usually it's not.
Well, we're going to Watkins Glen neutered next week. No bus stop, no boot. Best of luck. I won't see you, but everybody else will. So thanks for being here, Frisch. We'll see you next.
Thank you.
Michael P. Frisch, your winner of race 2 tonight in the Slinger Street Stock Nationals. Second place was Garrett Smithley. He's with Caleb
Garrett, you were so close there. I just want to know what you thought about Justin Malillo being upside down in front of you there on the final lap as you're trying to chase down Frisch for the win.
Well, I didn't like it because any chance that I had of winning the race went out the window when that happened. I know it kind of messed up Frisch, but it messed up me even more. And then me and Steelhorse kind of went at it at the end to the line. I pitted on strategy, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to big brain this for a little bit and take tires and see if I can cut through the field. And sure enough, it was the right call. We didn't have enough time. So unfortunate. I will publicly say I think Justin Champagne should be kicked out of the league, but that's my beef. He's an issue every single week, so it's not just me. So this is my public hey, beef, get the guy out. But other than that, the old Richmar machine was really fast. It was really fun to run on Slinger, feeding fenders and having a good time. And first race didn't go the way we wanted it to. Got wrecked. No thanks to Justin Champagne. So finished 11th there, but finished another second. So decent points day for the second one, and hopefully next week we'll put both of them together.
That is Garrett Smithley, top 5 in points. And a little bit of beef there. Garrett, thanks for taking the time to speak with us, and we'll see you next week at Watkins Glen.
Thank you.
That is
I'm sorry,
Garrett.
A little bit of beef? A little?
A lot of bit of beef. And hey, that's
I was gonna say.
2 top 5 guys in points, too.
Yeah. Can't imagine how that's going to play out over the next 4 weeks. Jonathan Cadell, third tonight, brings it home in that third spot. And there was a point toward the end where I knew you were close to the top 5. Just didn't realize how up you got there at the end, coming home P3.
Yeah, man. I was using my tires up like crazy. And we got that caution at like lap 69, which was the sign I needed. I needed to pit. And I pit. You can get laps back. And I don't know if these guys know, but tires are free. I got some free tires, got some free laps back, and got some free positions up to third, man. It was wild.
I'm being told to ask if you have a beer this week.
The day ends tomorrow, homie. I'm ready. I always stay ready. I was ready to get third. I'm like, I got to do it again, just for the memes.
All right. Well, we'll let you go to town and send you on your way. Best of luck at Watkins Glen next week.
Hey, I do want to say, I'm glad that Champagne made Garrett Smithley mad because I think he wanted to kill me last week. And thanks, Justin Champagne, for making Garrett mad at you and not me anymore. I managed to not wreck Garrett coming to the line because I was sitting there thinking he blocked going into 3. I'm like, I want to send him, but I don't want to make Garrett mad anymore. So thanks, Justin Champagne, for being public enemy number 1. And this is about to be public enemy number 2 right here. This beer right here. Y'all have a good night.
Jonathan Cadell, third place finish. No better way to celebrate.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness. All right. Are we going to show points? I don't even know. I'm being told to wrap because that doesn't answer.
That's not
okay,
rapping.
There we go. So Champagne in front by 8 over Pardis, 22 over Poole. Cadell, Garrett Smithley, the top 5. Gabe Wood just a touch back there as well. 19 cars so far have started a race in the Core Summer Series, presented by SimRat Market. Hey, want to thank all of our sponsors, FTF.GG, Messer Media, Gabe Wood, he paid for this, Richmar Florist, and SimRatMarket.com. We are back a week from tonight at Watkins Glen. No boot, no bus stop. Should be a good time there in the street stocks. For Zach Johnson, our producer, Caleb Hoffman alongside me, I'm Jacob Pitts. I understand we're going to take you now to iRacing's charity race for MS. There's a better name for that. I don't have it in front of me. We'll see you next week. See ya.